gentlemen, whether you like it or not, Hedwig!
You just upgraded to the front row. It's your lucky day. Look at you. VIP. No one else. Welcome, ladies and gentlemen. My name is Hedwig, and please welcome the Angry Inch and my man Friday through Thursday, Yitzhak. Ladies and gentlemen, there's no need though. There's none. And I'm thrilled that you could join us for our fabulous opening night performance here in beautiful downtown Riverside. Yeah, this is the beginning of our unlimited West Coast. Could you not knock me down for the love of God? It's a fucking coat. Yeah, this is our big opening night performance. When it comes to huge openings, a lot of people think of me. But many more of you have only recently become aware of me. Yeah, it took a scandal for you to finally pay attention. But now you're interested, huh? Intrigued even? Who is this Hedwig, and why have we never heard about her before, Bob? Well, that's a question I've been asking myself for years, minus the Bob. How did some slip of a girly boy from communist East Berlin become the internationally ignored song stylist barely standing before you? That's what I want to talk about tonight, ladies and gentlemen. I don't want to talk about scandal. I don't want to talk about calamity or my relationship with a certain well-known rock icon, Tommy Gnosis. Even though he's probably talking about me right now. By some freak coincidence, he's previewing his tour of atonement tonight. Yeah, I wrote every song on that album. And by the way, the tabloids got it right. Yeah, he was driving, he was on blow, he was getting blown by yours truly. And he did hit the school bus full of deaf children. One survived, now blind. I taught him everything he knows and has apparently forgotten about rock and roll. And he barely mentions my name on that giant sucking sound Larry King calls a show, which I'm sure you all saw. Because if you hadn't, I'd be singing to even fewer people right now. And maybe if I was lucky, my agent Phyllis Stein, did you make it this time, Phyllis? No. I am overcome. I recover. Stage direction. You guys. I am glad that you're here, though. Yeah, really, really glad. Really, really wide open tonight. Just wide open. Oh, let me tell you a little story. A little once upon a time, if you will. One day, me and Mother sitting down watching Jesus Christ Superstar on American Forces Radio. I remember it like it was yesterday. That was the acid version. It was like echoing for some reason. I turned to Mother. Jesus! Mother made me play it in the oven. Late at night I would rest my head on the top rack and listen to the American masters. Tony Tennille, Debbie Boone, Anne Murray, who was actually a Canadian working in the American idiom. And then there were the crypto-homo rockers, Lou Reed, Iggy Pop, David Bowie, who was actually an idiom working in America and Canada. These artists left as deep an impression on me as that oven rack did on my face. Thank you. To be a young American in muskrat love, soft as an easy chair, not even a chair. I said, have I never been mellow? Have I never tried? And the colored girls sing. I sang along, but never with the melody. How could I do it better than Tony or Debbie? Once I couldn't resist. Hey, babe, take a walk on the wild side. Mother threw a tomato at my face. But I was really quite content to sing gentle backup harmonies in my oven, while Mother sculpted in the shower. Late at night, when it was time for bed, Mother would yell from the bathroom, "Well, that's me." And I would reply from the kitchen, "Well, I guess that's me too." We would wash our feet and brush our teeth and lie down on the narrow slab that we had shared since Daddy left. Like two pieces of a puzzle that don't quite fit but are jammed together and left there by some dangerous shut-in with too much time on his hands. Jesus. Sorry, I'm completely dilated right now. I think it's the vodka. I'd like to share with you something that Mother once whispered to me in the dark and later retracted. Whatever made her share such a story with such a young boy, I'll never know. But I remember it like it was yesterday. When the earth was still flat, and clouds made of fire, and mountains stretched up to the sky, sometimes higher. Folks roamed the earth like big rolling cakes. They had two sets of arms, they had two sets of legs, they had two faces peering out of one giant head, so they could watch all around them as they talked while they read, and they never knew nothing of love was before. The origin of love, origin of love, the origin of love, origin of love. Now there was three sexes, then one that looked like two men glued up back to back. They called the children of the sun, and similar in shape and girth was the children of the earth. They looked like two girls rolled up in one. Then the children of the moon looked like a fork stuck on a spoon. There was part sun, part earth, part daughter, part son. Oh, the origin of love. Now the gods grew quite scared of our strength and defiance and foresight. I'm gonna kill them all with my hammer, like I killed the giants. But Zeus said, no, you better let me use my lightning like scissors, like I cut the legs off the whales, turned dinosaurs into lizards. And then he grabbed up some bolts, he let out a laugh, said I'll split them right down the middle, gonna cut them right up in half. And the storm clouds gathered up in the grey balls of fire. And fire shot down from the sky in bolts like shining rays of a knife. Then it ripped right through the flesh of the children of the sun and the moon and the earth. And some in it now, so the wolf not to a hole, pour around to a little to remind us of the price we paid. And Osiris and the gods of the night gathered up in the storm, the blood of hurricanes to scatter us away in a flood of wind and rain, and a sea of tidal waves to wash away. And if we don't behave, they'll cut us down again, and we'll be up and around on one foot, looking through one eye. Last time I saw you, we just split in two. You was looking at me, I was looking at you. In a way so familiar, I could not recognize, 'cause you had blood on your face, I had blood in my eyes. But I could swear by your expression that the pain down in your soul was the same as the one down in mine. Oh, that's the pain that cuts a straight line down through the heart. the origin of love. That's the origin of love. The origin of love. The origin of love. Oh, yes. The origin of again. And if we're driving down the Autobahn when it happens, can we still use that diamond lane? Practical questions of wholeness, completion. Think of it. I thought of it. I thought of the power, the symmetry. And the gods were terrified. Magnifying sight. Yeah, very funny. Yitzhak, very passive-aggressive. Look, Yitzhak, immigration! Yeah. I'm sorry about that, folks. When I met him, he said he wanted to be a model. A foot model, maybe. But enough about him. Let's get back to the real story here. I'm sorry. I thought I heard my name. Did someone say my name?
Bitch.
One day, in the mid-late 80s, I was in my early, late 20s. I had just been... I'm gonna get closer to you all. You're all so far away. Hi, what's your name? Where are you from? Oh, good to see you. You paid good money for this. Let me give you a good show. One day, in the late mid-80s, I was in my early late 20s. I had just been dismissed from university after delivering a brilliant lecture on the aggressive tendencies of German philosophy on rock and roll, entitled, You Can't Always Get What You Want. I know. At 26, my academic lying face down on a piece of broken church, inhaling a fragrant westerly breeze. The new McDonald's has just opened on the other side of the wall. My God, I deserve a break today. All I ever get is the unhappy meal. The sun is hot, but I feel a sudden chill. Yeah, I turn and look over my shoulder. A head-shaped pillow on my ass. Yeah. Girl, I sure don't mean to annoy you. My name is Corporal Luther Robinson. I turned to face him. My name is Hansel. Luther is silent for a moment as he stared. Panting faces of every imaginable creed, color, and non-Aryan origin fogging up the bag like the windows of a Polish bathhouse. It's only a shower. Absolute power. I push Luther away and stumble naked through the ruins back towards blander, less complicated confections, leaving in my wake a trail of rainbow carnage. Next day, Hansel follows the trail, and lying there on my slab, would you believe it, 3 Milky Ways, a roll of Necco wafers, some pop rocks, and a giant-sized sugar daddy named Luther. I've got a sweet tooth for licorice drops and jelly rolls. Hey, sugar daddy, Hansel needs some sugar in his bowl. I lay out fine china on a linen and polish up the chrome. If you got some sugar for me, sugar daddy, bring it home. Black strap molasses, you're my orange blossom honey bear. Bring me Versace blue jeans and black designer underwear. We'll dress it like the disco dancing jet set in my lap roll. And if you got some sugar for me, sugar daddy, bring it home. Oh, a thrill of control, like the rush of rock and roll. It's the sweetest taste I know. If you got some sugar, bring it home. They swarm to wildflowers, bring nectar for the queen. And everything you bring me got me dripping like a honeycomb. And if you got some sugar for me, sugar daddy, bring it home. Oh, a thrill of control, like a rush of rock and roll. It's the sweetest taste I know. If you got some sugar, bring it home. Wanna get reason hard and I don't want to let go. No, I want all the luxuries of a modern age. Every item on everything, let it burn and low. Oh, baby, something crossed my mind, and I was thinking you look so fine in a velvet dress with heels and an ermine stole. Oh, Luther, darling, heaven knows I've never put on women's clothes, except for once my mother's camisole. And then there was that other time when no one was looking and I put on some lace panties, but it really doesn't count because I think I was drunk. 1, 2, 3, 4. So you'd be only a woman controlling a man. You found me to dress up a more woman than a man like you can stand. I'll be your penis on a chocolate clam shell rising on a sea of marshmallow foam. And if you got some sugar for me, sugar daddy, bring it home. It's a tradition to control, like Gary Carter, helmet cold, from the Ukraine to the Rhone. Sweet old Raleigh, Lord, I'm coming home. Come on, sugar daddy, bring me home. That song was all about candy and nothing else, you nasties. I could see it in your eyes, you wanted more. Our wedding wasn't a traditional one, Luther and I. For instance, when he popped to the question, I was on my knees. Wink. I invited him home for dinner. After dessert, he produces a ring, an application for American citizenship, and a wig. He loves me, mother. Oh, he wants to marry me and get me the hell out of here. I put the wig on my head. It's a hideous beige shag. Mother's face might have been a photograph, it was so still. After what seemed like a lifetime, probably hers, she reaches over to straighten out the wig.
Give me my passport and the camera. I know a certain party.
Yes, the party she'd be having after I left.
It's a single cut and paste job. You can change the photo and use my name, Hedwig Schmidt.
Not so simple, ladies. Baby, you know I love you. I'm always thinking of you. But I've got to marry you here in East Berlin. And that means a full physical examination.
But they'd see right away that I have...
Baby, to walk away, you gotta leave something behind. Am I right, Mrs. Schmidt?
I always thought so, Luther. Hansel, to be free, one must leave a little part of oneself behind. And I know just the doctor to take it.
My sex change operation got botched. My guardian angel fell asleep on the watch. Now all I've got is a Barbie doll crotch. I got an inch. 6 inches forward and 5 inches back. I got an angry inch. 6 inches forward and 5 inches back. I got an angry inch. My last noise still in the prize. I had to get out after several times. I changed my name and assumed a disguise. I got an angry inch. 6 inches forward and 5 inches back. I got an inch. I'm back. I got an angry inch. 5 inches back. Coming up to the track. I'm trying to get up, but I can't get no slack. I got an angry inch. Another maid, my tits out of clay. My boyfriend told me that he'd take me away. His memories not to one man. I got an angry inch. 5 inches back, I got an angry inch. 6 inches forward and 5 inches back, I got an angry inch. Forward and 5 inches back. The train is coming and I'm top of the track. I try to get up, but I can't get no slack. I got an angry inch. When I woke up from the operation, I was bleeding down there. I was bleeding from a gash between my legs. It's my first day as a woman. Wait, half a month. 2 days later, the hole closed up. The wound healed and I was left with a 1 inch mound of flesh. Where my penis used to be, where my vagina knows it was a 1 inch mound of flesh. With a scar running down it like a sideways bristle in my head's face. It was just a little bulge. It wasn't angry. 6 inches forward and 5 inches back. I got an inch. 6 inches forward and 5 inches back. I got an inch. 6 inches forward and 5 inches back. The train is coming and I'm running the track. I try to get over, I make no snack. I got an angry inch. 6 inches forward and 5 inches back. Stay undercover till the night turns to black. I got an inch. I'm set to attack. I got an angry inch.
Little thought. I'm thinking about inventing a pair of high heels that become shorter as you drink more. So that by the time you're drunk, you're on the floor. And you don't have to worry about it. I might stumble more and more as we go on. Just a warning. Have to make I supply on babysitting bosses and odd jobs, mostly the jobs we call blow. Yeah, it's all the time for me. Luther and I had moved into a beautiful trailer and he left me alone, penniless, divorced, and a woman. I started to cry because I would laugh if I didn't. I sit there and on bootlegged cable watch the wall go down, and then catch myself in the mirror and see for the first time the horror hunkering on my head. The same carpet remnant that Luther had produced a year ago to hide my receding Racine. I am Racine. I tear the wig from my scalp and hurl it across the room at a pile of unopened anniversary gifts. And there it lies, feigning shock. My personal hair care system, my personal hell, my hedwig. On nights like this, when the world's a bit amiss and the lights go down across the trailer park, I get down, I feel had on the room, and I'm watching off the makeup, turn the tip-tack, and the wig on my head. Suddenly I this little western midnight, check out Queen, I'm delighted at home, and I turn back to myself. I look back on where I'm from, look at the woman I become, and the strangest things seem suddenly routine. I look up from my room on the rocks, a gift wrapped wigs filled in the box, towering velveteen. I pull on some makeup, some other makeup. I pull a makeup on the shelf. Suddenly I'm left behind 1963 until I wake up and I turn back to myself. The girl got natural ease, they were any ways with a makeup and perfume magazines. Straight up, lay down. This is the best way that I've found to be the best you've ever seen. I put on some makeup, turn on the track. I'm pulling the wig down from the shelf. Suddenly I miss Farrah Fawcett from TV. On the back to check my level on Dorothy Hamilton. Sausage girls, chicken wings, all because of you. Girl, I know that Dorothy hoping to flip girlfriends, it's all because of you. It's all because of you. It's all because of you. Okay, how about everyone? Put on some makeup, yeah, come on. Turn on the makeup, I'm pulling it down from the shelf. Now just the gay folks. There are peoples under your chair, you don't know the words. Yeah. I'm pulling it down from the shelf, not that. Suddenly I'm this pop rock star, stage and screen, and I'm never turning back.
have I introduced my husband yet, Yitzhak? This is Yitzhak. Yeah, we met during my great Croatian tour of the mid-late 80s. Yeah, he was a fantastic drag queen, and Phyllis thought it would be a good idea if he was an opening act, billed as the last US audience. He listed something from Yentl, I think. Yeah, but he was good. He was a little bit too good. His applause drowned out my introduction, and I refused to go on. But on my way out, he stopped me and begged me to take him with me. Yeah, my face might have been my mother's, it was so still. I said to him, Yitzhak, to walk away, you've got to leave something behind. I'll marry you on the condition that a wig never touch your head again. Talking on the same. Oh yes. The 16-year-old, bookmarked, Dungeons and Dragons obsessed, Jesus freak, the little fish on top. And I found him incredibly hot. And I do this whenever I make this decision. It's my mating decision. You want to come towards me, don't you? I thought he was hot. That was his disdain for authority, his struggle with organized religion. There are a few of you out there right now, I bet. Yeah. But he was punishing the bishop one day as I was walking back. Clearly he was waiting for me. The door was wide open. And you know, all bets are off if the door is open. Even just a crack. Or if you can just kick it open, then you can do whatever you want. All bets off. He was in the bathtub. I reached over, finished his grace off, and then dropped a little flyer on his bath mat. Best publicity ever. Here's a flyer. Oh, by the way, Tommy, I'm performing a short set tonight at Dr. Espresso's Seattle-style inner coffee bar. Yeah, maybe, I'll see you there. I had recently returned to my first love, music. I had tried singing back in Berlin. They threw tomatoes at me. That's fine. After the show, I had a beautiful salad. But newly motivated, I brought a cheap electric guitar and found out that Korean sergeants' wives can churn out a mean rhythm section. We made quite a name for ourselves, singing the hits of the day under the name The Angry Inch. That night, the crowd was small but hostile. That last song was by Mr. Kurt Cobain. Thank you, both of you. Yeah, that kid's got a future, hasn't he? How about Quang Yi over here on guitar? Give it up for Quang! Give it up! Quang, give it up, Quang. Quang, give it up, yeah. Oh, looks like we have a celebrity here tonight. Over there by the sweet and low. Not you, sir, sweet and low, the packets. The packets of sweet and low. It's Tommy Speck. Yeah, the little general's son. He's embarrassed. Oh, don't worry, hon. I'm a little nervous myself. After all, this is the first song ever that I've written, and it's written for a guy to sing. But right now, we are talking to Phil Collins's people. No lie. But then again, aren't we all? You know the sun is in your eyes. And hurricanes and rain, black and cloudy skies. You're running up and down that hill. You turn it on and off at will. There's nothing here to thrill or bring you down. And if you've got no other choice, you know you can follow my voice through the dark turns and noise of this wicked little town. Lady Luck has led you here. But you're so twisted up, they'll twist you up by fear. The pious, hateful, and devout, you're turning tricks till you're turned out. It wind so cold it burns, it'll blow you out around. And if you've got no other choice, you know you can follow my voice. The dark turns and noise of this wicked town. After the show, I was putting the little speck baby to bed, and suddenly Tommy with a very expensive looking guitar. That show, my dad bought me this guitar to apologize for being such a fascist dictator. He sang me songs, classics, I was informed. The bands were new to me. Boston, Kansas, Asia, America. I put my hand on his strings. That would exhaust me. Where are you from, Hedwig? I told him my story. His face might have been a Yes album cover, it was so still. Have you accepted Jesus Christ, the Son of God, as your personal Lord and Savior? No, but I love his work. You know what he was trying to save us from? Was his fucking father. I mean, what kind of God creates Adam in his own image and then pulls him out to keep him company and then tells him not to eat from the tree of knowledge? I mean, he was so micromanaging. And so was Adam. But Eve just wanted to know shit. She took a bite of the apple and she gave it to Adam so he would know what was good and what was evil, because they were in love, and that was good. They now knew. Hedwig, would you give me the apple? Those words spilling from those lips. And his eyes were clear cylinders of surprising depth and emptiness. Only a few puddles of pain sloshed around inside. Same pain as in my eyes. At the time, Tommy's performance options were limited to the occasional guitar mass. I initiated a 6-month curriculum. Kept vocal training, my patented oven technique, grooming, rock history, and for his graduation, I gave him his name, Johnny Gnosis, the Greek word for knowledge. We collaborated, songs exploded out of us. He started singing backup for me. Girls started showing up. Yeah, when the Sizzler called. In 6 months, we were outgrossing monster trucks in Wichita. With that kind of money, I was able to give up all of my odd jobs and devote myself entirely to our career. We were very happy.
I'm searching some bits of letting myself. Suddenly Tommy is at the door in tears. Honey, what is it? My dad and my mom and my parents. I hold him as I have never been held, but he squirms away and puts his back to me. I suddenly realize that we have not kissed in all of the time that we have been together. In fact, he has maintained a near perfect ignorance of the front of me. Perhaps because of his preference for over-the-shoulder love. Honey, how about we work on that new song while I do your eyebrows? Look what you've done. Shit. Don't worry about it. Another song blows in from the trailer across the way. This song has been playing on a loop for 3 days straight. Don't knock a multi-platinum single. I wish I could hit those notes. Honey, just move your lips and I will sing them for you from a shadowy corner in the stage like Mick Jagger's backup singer. Hedwig, do you think love is immortal? No, but this song is. But seriously, Tommy, yes, I think love is immortal. Why is it immortal? Perhaps because it creates something that wasn't there before. What? Like procreation? Yes, but not only. What, like recreation? He grabs my ass and laughs. I don't. Maybe just creation. Hold still for a moment, Tommy. I grab his face and paint a bold silver cross on his forehead. Honey, have you tried a B flat after that B? Look what we've done. Tommy rises and draws the curtains that are attached at the top and the bottom. He reaches out his hand for mine. I take it. I notice how well his Harlem Spice nail color matches my own dusty minces. He turns me around so that my back is toward him, rubs his pelvis into my spine and laughs, and I'm filled with an ancient clarity. He's the one that was separated, the twin born of fission. He'll die in our fusion, cold fusion, the secrets he must know, the memories that were lived and now forgotten, the words to end the beginning of the sentence, I am. My eyes fill with muddy Maybelline tears. Oh, Hedwig. Oh, God. When Eve was still inside Adam, that's when they were in paradise. But when Eve was taken out of Adam, that's when paradise was lost. So when Eve is back inside of Adam, paradise will be regained. However you want it, honey, just kiss me while we do it. I turn to face him, grab him close to me, and take his arms and slide them down in between my legs. What is that? That's what I have to work with. My mom is probably wondering where Sissy, Nancy, Goodness, what are you afraid of? But I love you. Then love the front of me, honey. Love the front of me.
runs out the back door. I was born on the other side. The town ripped in two, and no matter how hard I try, I end up black and blue. Arrows from off of the doctor's slab. I lost a piece of my heart. Now everyone gets to take a step. They cut me up into parts. I gave a piece to my mother. Give a piece to my man. Give a piece to the rock star. He took the good stuff and ran. Forgive me for I did not know. As I was just a boy and you were so much more than any God could ever plan, more than a woman or a man. And now I understand how much I took from you.
lover preassigned. There's nothing you can find that cannot be